Hey guys, welcome back. Today, uh, we're going to talk about the new updates throughout the park, uh, some upgrades, and the painting of the Wildcat, along with the Winged Warrior that was recently painted and put decals, the new decals on the ride, and a couple other things that were noticed that might give you a little bit of a shock. It kind of gave me a little bit of shock, but it's something that I don't know. We'll get right into that here in a second. But before we get started, I'd like to thank you for subscribing to the channel, our subscribers. Uh, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button at the bottom and hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing you're going to notice is uh, when you park your vehicle in the parking lot, uh, and when you walk up to the the entrance, you'll notice this little section right here, next to the right up under, almost right underneath the Diamondback. It is the new smoking section of the park. You cannot smoke or vape with any kind of electronic devices in the park anymore. I, I personally do not know if this is implemented just in Frontier City or if it's uh, chain wide. I really do not know. Uh, if it is, it is what it is. You know, um, you got to respect them if they're vaping or smoking, and vice versa. You know, it's respect for the individual. That's what it is. It, if they're over there doing it, just let if they're doing it, they're doing it. There's not much anyone can do about it other than the park. Uh, they posted this on their social media uh, Facebook, and it clearly states it is now smoke free. Now, I don't know again if it's for the park itself, if they've implemented it, or if this is going to be chain wide. Um, I guess as time goes by, we'll find out if it's going to be implemented chain wide. So again, there is no smoking while in the park itself, which I get. I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me none. Of course, I don't smoke. My wife sadly does, but I respect her. She respects me, and that's the way we've always done it. So we did talk about the new painting that's happening, that's fixing to happen on the Wildcat with these new colors: teal, blue, orange, and black. What it looks like to me, anyway. They have already started, excuse me, sandblasting the framing of the Wildcat itself. Uh, they have not closed the ride down. Only, I guess, when the park's closed is when they're going to do more sandblasting on the legs. Uh, that gray that you see is the original color of the Wildcat when it was relocated back in 1990, 91. So I'm not sure what color that's going to be, but that sandblasting of the legs themselves. Uh, how long it'll take them, I'm sure it's going to take them a couple of months to get it to where it's looking not faded out and rusty that you're always seeing when you're driving by the park, or getting on the getting in the queue line and looking at it. So it's starting to gonna start looking a lot better than what it has been in in the past. So the Sidewinder got a little TLC as well, as you can see here in the video. Uh, New decals for the snake, uh, paint job. Look like new seats to me. The arms and everything else. Uh, got some more TLC. And right here on the very top, the little circle, these rides have lightings on them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, several years ago they used to have them on there. I guess they took them off, but it looks to me like they're fixing to put the lights back on it to light it up at night, especially during the summertime when they open up for summertime hours from 4 to 10. So it's the park's starting to come alive with new paint jobs and whatnot. As you can see here, the Winged Warrior is put back together and has new decals, new paint job, as I showed you in the previous video, and it looks pretty good to me. And of course, here's your gameplay pass. You can pause it if you want to and read through it. I do not know if this is implemented chain wide or if it's per park basis. I personally don't play games when I go into the park. I go in there to eat and have a drink, cold drink that is, and walk the park and ride rides. Now, the Grand Centennial Ferris wheel, it's the sign has been uh, touched up, repainted. Kind of looks better than it being faded out in recent years. Um, the new food court lines are supposed to be similar to Hurricane Harbor. Supposed to be a little bit faster service than what it was. Of course, there's more employees back there than it just what you see. Here, you can see where the chuck wagon is. The ice machine. They said they're gonna keep it filled up at all times, but you have a 15-minute timer on your pass before you can do more, get more ice. See the Prairie Schooner, the legs on it have been painted black. I don't know about the ship itself. Here you can see the sign for it has been thoroughly retouched up and painted better than it being faded out. I have no idea what that, if that's a mermaid or not. I couldn't answer that. So uh, that's your signage has been repainted during the off season. The gunslinger, as you can see here where the arrow is pointing, or it was actually operating that day I video recorded this. There's no telling when it'll open, if it's even going to open, if they're waiting on parts for it, or if they're going to just keep it closed and replace it with something. No one knows. So either fingers crossed for it to open, or fingers crossed for them to replace it. No one knows yet. So as the Silver Bullet went down due to common part, and it went out today. Uh, they have it on order, and they said it'll be in uh, this week, and they should have it hopefully have it operational, back up to operating this weekend. Uh, there's the operations manager. That's from the operations manager. Uh, Clearly stated in the group that there's thousands of parts, so we prioritize two types to keep on hand: those with a short lifespan and those take an extremely long time to fabricate. Those that seldom go out and can be obtained fairly quickly are typically not kept on hand. So basically, they keep the ones that go out with a short lifespan, and the ones that have long lifespans they don't keep on hand. So that's for just about every ride out there. Uh, that's for the Silver Bullet, and the same it goes for the Diamondback. The Diamondback, they're they were hoping to have it open by opening spring break, but that didn't happen. They should have the Diamondback itself opened up this weekend. So with all that said and done, I'm going to end that right here. And as always, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting the channel. And like, share, comment, subscribe, and we will all see you either at the park throughout the season or on the next video. Take care. Goodbye.